Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties, above the fruited plain. America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Welcome, welcome everyone, and thank you for being with us here today. I'm John Coleman. I'm the Dean of the College of Liberal Arts. It is my great pleasure to welcome parents and families, supporters and friends to this very special day, as well as our distinguished guests on the stage, Regent Ken Powell on the other side of the stage, and Vice Provost for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, Danita Brown-Young. Thank you for being with us. Most especially, I want to welcome the class of 2017 to the rest of your life. Now, you don't need me to break this news to you, but you are graduating at an undeniably contentious time in our nation and around the world. Large sections of society across the political spectrum, conservative, liberal, and between, feel disenfranchised, unheard, and misunderstood. Others face discrimination and mistreatment based on their gender, ethnicity, race, or religious beliefs. We live at a time when having a discussion across political divides has become increasingly difficult. And we have a long way to go, though we've made progress towards solving some of the most urgent challenges that face us all: poverty and inequality, war and security, opportunity and development, hunger and illness. Now that's the bad news. The flip side of that, the good news, is that this period also offers us great opportunities. And I believe that it offers you, as liberal arts graduates, a unique set of opportunities as you join nearly 170,000 CLA alums around the world and nearly 470,000 University of Minnesota alums around the world. To act on these opportunities, what is needed now more than ever is the ability to listen to others' views, even if, and especially when, we don't share those views. What is needed now more than ever is mutual respect. What is needed now are the talents that you bring as a student of the liberal arts. Now, obviously, I am quite biased. I'm the Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, and so I live and breathe liberal arts every day, and I see the power that they have. But I truly believe that the way in which you've been educated here in CLA makes you uniquely situated and suited to tackle today's most pressing issues, be they down the block or around the world. And you've learned a lot of skills, and you've developed a lot of capacities and capabilities as a liberal arts student. And you can probably think through the list of what they are from communication skills on down. But let me focus on two things that you probably don't think so much about, but that you have developed during your time here in the college. First is the practice of empathy, and second is the ability to create community. The two are inextricably linked. They should be outcomes of your education here, and they will be valuable skills in your personal, professional, and civic lives. Let's start with empathy. Empathy is not a nice-to-have skill. Empathy is a must-have skill that's crucial to healthy relationships, organizations, and societies. And this applies whether your worldview is liberal or conservative, libertarian or socialist, steak eater or vegan. Think about your coursework, from history to literature, from art to political science, from psychology to economics. So much of what you've done in the liberal arts has been built around developing your ability, your capability to see the world through other people's eyes, to understand their behavior, their thinking, and their beliefs. It's the core of so much of what we do in the study of the liberal arts. You've learned, even more importantly, that empathy is a two-way street. If we would like others to understand how we see the world, we have to be willing to understand how they see the world. That is the start of a truly healthy dialogue. It's also the beginning of building trust and ultimately building community. What's happened here in your classrooms, your discussions, and the readings you've done, and the creative works that you have seen? You've examined how communities are defined, how they change, how they prosper, weaken, divide, and unite. You've studied how communities thrive, whether in the realm of education, health, migration, environmental issues, employment, or other areas. And you have experienced what other communities look like, what they sound like, how they speak, whether they're from Mogadishu or Minneapolis, from Shanghai or Shakopee. Through it all, the liberal arts have taught you to act toward new knowledge with curiosity and an open mind. The liberal arts have taught you to treat others with humility and respect, even when you strongly disagree, because you have, maybe even without knowing it, developed your ability to practice empathy and create community. Having these two skills means that you are not merely ready to go into the real world. It means that you have been trained to become a transformative leader in your career and in your community. That's been the goal of this college and this university, and it's my sincere hope that we have delivered on that promise. With that, let me close my remarks by paraphrasing the words of a man of great wisdom, the great philosopher Conan O'Brien. Several years ago, on his last night as host for The Tonight Show, a position that had been promised to him and that he was later fired from, he told his fans the following: "All I ask of you is one thing. Please don't be cynical. It doesn't lead anywhere. Nobody in life gets exactly what they thought they were going to get. But if you work really hard and you're kind, amazing things will happen." Now, how simple is that? Expect the unexpected, work hard, be kind, be grateful, and the amazing will come your way. That is really a terrific approach to life, and one that will help you navigate the challenges we face today, and importantly, create opportunities for yourself and for others well into the future. Congratulations to you, the class of 2017, and please accept my very best wishes to you for a brilliant and bright future. Congratulations. Graduates, I now invite you to join us in thanking some special people. You and I both know that you did not get here without the support and encouragement of people close to you. Now, commencement is a very special day, and as it happens, today is a special day for another reason. May I ask all the mothers here today, on the floor, in the stands, and on the stage, to please stand so that we can thank you on Mother's Day for all that you do. We also want to thank the community who have played an important part in getting you here today. Your friends and families, your professors and advisors. They have provided patience, understanding, and support, maybe occasionally a little bit of prodding or nudging. Graduates, let's give all of them a round of applause. There is nothing that gives me more pleasure or satisfaction than recognizing the outstanding achievements of CLA's talented students. So it is a special treat to introduce our student speaker. Tejaswini Gupta, who is known to everyone as TJ, graduates today after only 3 years with a 4.0 GPA as a double major in economics and psychology. Her academic accomplishments are indeed impressive. She earned the highest undergraduate honor awarded by the psychology department, the Mortensen Award, and has received scholarships not just from the college, but also International Student and Scholar Services and the National Society of Collegiate Scholars. But just as impressive are TJ's extracurricular activities and accomplishments. She broke the mold by creating the first ever case study competition in CLA, open to all majors. She pitched the idea to Target Corporation and created a networking and case study event. The competition garnered huge response and has opened the doors to future case studies with other corporations. She has worked as a research assistant and was involved in a wide array of student groups. She was the vice president of CLA's student board, where I got to know her and her abilities quite well. She was an admissions ambassador, an international students ambassador, a student mentor with the National Society of Collegiate Scholars, and a teaching assistant. And she has served as a volunteer at numerous community organizations and as a mentor to high school students. TJ is someone who strives for excellence in everything she does, and it is a delight to welcome her to the podium as your student speaker. TJ?
Well, with that little mic fiasco, let's get back. Thank you, Dean Coleman, Regent Powell, Vice Provost Brown-Young, and to all the friends and family who have joined us to celebrate today. Mom, Nani, I hope you guys are here. I was all of 10 years old when I first sat on an elephant back. I observed the elephant, calm, graceful, and confident as it made its way to the main attraction of the tour, the tiger. The green leaves shifted the way, and I could see the orange and black stripes of the tiger illuminating through the greenery like a star on a black night. Intriguingly, the elephant was not scared. He walked right to the tiger and cornered it in a spot, so we could all see it and, of course, capture the moment in film. Similarly, in college, we've had to navigate through the wild to conquer our own tigers, staying away from home, deciding on a major, navigating through the laundry process, and finally graduating. We've all experienced two kinds of education here. Yes, we've learned in class, but we've also learned in the moments we weren't trying to learn. I have changed 9 schools, learned 5 languages, and moved across 3 continents. So for me, change was really the only constant. But the first time I heard someone say, "You betcha," I seemed to be the only one confused in the room. At this moment, I realized that for the first time, I was truly alone in a new country with a new culture and a new education system. But during all these changes, the University of Minnesota gave me an anchor to hold on to. From learning Minnesota lingo to loving Minnesota, CLA gave me the stability I sought and a community of like-minded CLA individuals to share it with. Shout out to the CLA Student Board. The student groups we joined, the friends we made, the stories we shared with our professors, the times we gave back to society, the weekends we went home, all of that was learning too. Last year, I had the opportunity to address the CLA freshman class as the vice president of the CLA Student Board. This gave me an opportunity to reflect on my journey. Besides being a double major in economics and psychology, I was also an admissions ambassador, an international students ambassador, and most importantly, a singer in my band. How has your journey been? When I look into this crowd, I see fellow research assistants. I see fellow student leaders. I see a cappella singers and many of the people that kept Tinkytown alive and kicking at 2 a.m. Thank you. We learned to use the fear of change, of new challenges, to energize, not paralyze. My advisor once said, "TJ, always take a moment to look back and applaud yourself for all you have done." This thought stuck with me, and today I truly believe that we should applaud ourselves, because whatever our challenges look like to others, only we know what it took to overcome each one. And we are standing here today, successful, accomplished, and stronger for each battle scar. We used the fear to energize and not paralyze. We used it as a fuel to act and to achieve. Today is bittersweet, and I'm sure we all have the same questions in our mind. Is this the end, or maybe a new beginning? Will we ever see these people again? What is the future? I found these answers while I was walking through Scholars Walk. Just seeing the long lists of accomplishments made me realize that I know that we cannot fail. We are moving into a new phase of our lives, and it is scary to know that the world is in our hands and we can do what we want. But now we are armed with the skills to use fear to energize, not paralyze. My parents, recent first-generation immigrants, always encouraged me to take on every opportunity and to embrace and enjoy the process of change. So let us enjoy this change and celebrate our achievements with the people that matter the most, our family, friends, professors, advisors, and mentors, before we step into our successful future. As we throw our caps in the air, we're also ready to take our seat on the elephant back. The seat that we have prepared with 4 years' worth of hard work is now finally ready. The tiger is in sight, and all that's left is conquering it. And conquer it we will. Sky Yuma, Gophers!
Thank you very much, TJ, for your remarks. And as I noted earlier, it was a tremendous pleasure to work with TJ, as well as the whole student board, but TJ was an extremely effective leader in that group. At Commencement, we celebrate the achievements and the promise of students like you who will be tomorrow's leaders, entrepreneurs, creative artists, and public servants. And we invite as keynote speakers people who model the highest ideals of excellence and public service. It is my great honor and pleasure to introduce one of our own as today's commencement speaker, Maria Bamford, CLA class of 1993. You might know her from her Netflix show, Lady Dynamite, or you may have been introduced to her as the wacky Target shopper trying to help you navigate Black Friday sales the day after Thanksgiving. But what lies behind her goofy characters and quirky personas is a nationally renowned comedian and actor who is committed to decreasing the stigma associated with mental illness. Her industry credentials are truly impressive. She is the creator and star of Maria Bamford, the Special, 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 and of the cult hit web series, The Maria Bamford Show, which screened at New York City's Museum of Art and Design and was described as a cold blast of brilliance by The New Yorker. Rolling Stone named her one of their 50 funniest people in 2013, and she's the winner of the 2014 American Academy Award for Best Club Comic. She was the first female comic to have 2 half-hour Comedy Central Presents specials and starred in the Comedy Central series, The Comedians of Comedy, and Netflix's Comedians of Comedy, the movie. She also voices characters on numerous animated series, including PBS's Emmy-winning series, Word Girl. But it is her advocacy for the issues surrounding mental health that propel Maria from entertainer to leader. To be a comedian inherently means you'll be revealing a great deal about yourself in front of hundreds or thousands of people. But few comedians today are as unflinchingly open as Maria. She has shared her struggles with mental illness in frank, heartbreaking, and yes, hilarious ways. She addresses the difficult, hidden struggles facing those who suffer mental illness and their families. She encourages thoughtful and compassionate dialogue that makes mental illness not just okay to talk about, but which has made a personal difference to many who struggle with mental health challenges. She is candid, brave, and in a true liberal arts tradition, her deeply personal work is informed by a genuine curiosity about the world and the human condition. And she finds creative ways to start difficult, life-changing conversations. We are so proud to count her as one of our own, and we are thrilled to welcome her here today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Maria Bamford.
Oh my goodness. Well, yes, hello, Golden Gophers. I completed my degree here in creative writing and English in 1983, and I hope the following words reflect that education. I'm honored to be here. Thank you for listening. Let me begin by talking about the elephant in the room at a liberal arts degree graduation ceremony, and that is money. As a Minnesotan, I am ashamed to admit that I love money. I love a fair exchange of goods and services. I love to buy things, and I love to get paid. And also, perhaps, unlike most people of Norwegian heritage, I love full disclosure. I love open book accounting. And what better way to combine these passions than by telling you the story of how I got paid to be speaking to you today. Let us begin at the beginning. I received an email from the university inviting me here, and I'm paraphrasing. There are a lot more outrageous compliments. The University of Minnesota chooses Maria. It's a perfect person to speak at the commencement. Clearly, her path has taken her, and it would be wonderful if she'd be willing to share a bit of her story and humor. Quote, normally, the college does not pay for commencement speakers. As you can imagine, being a state-funded institution, we have to be careful regarding the use of our resources, unquote. Well, I thought, I am a self-funded institution who has to be careful regarding the use of resources. Was my alma mater lowballing me? I'm not a sitting governor, and the football coach sure isn't living check to check. My husband and I have 2 elderly, overweight dogs who need eye medication 3 times a day. Was the University of Minnesota College of Liberal Arts suggesting that I could not get paid for the exact job that I paid them to teach me how to get paid to do? And I say to you, no. Of course not. This was just Goldie Gopher giving me a final exam. And that exam, one of the finest lessons you can learn as a liberal arts major, which is never say no without a number. The first offer to me to do this speech was, of course, 0. I counter-offered with 20 grand. The university went dark. 2 weeks to respond, nice waiting game, Gophers, and came back with $10,000. I thought about asking them to split the difference at $15,000, but I am from Duluth and filled with a deep shame. After taxes and commissions, I will receive $5,000 for doing this speech, net and gross. Gross is the disgusting amount of money that you'll never get. Net is the little satchel that you get to take with you. That's important to know. I did get the cash up front. I understand they're putting in a $300 million new running track. I want to make sure that I got my money. There was a gun on the table, and it was counted by a liberal arts major. All right. Okay. Now you might be asking yourself, wow, how did her voice become so irritating? And how do I become you, Maria, a 46-year-old comedian with a visible tremor from being on several psychiatric medications? Well, here's a list of do's if you want to follow in my path. Do screw it up. Do work only in pizza for 5 years after graduation. Busk for change on the streets of downtown Minneapolis while playing the musical instrument poorly with no amplifier. Do send the IRS your first tax return with scrawling letters saying, sorry, smiley face, don't get it, exclamation point. Do go on a tour of the United States doing a Star Trek show. Do get an STD from one of those Star Trek characters. I assume 50% of you have an STD. So you're already on your way, but when you get said STD, go to Planned Parenthood and go there and have the doctor tell you, how did you get it, let it get so bad? The doctor in Los Angeles, California, the Hollywood Planned Parenthood, says, how did you let it get so bad? Join 5 different 12-step support groups, none of which are AA, so people have to ask, what else is there besides AA? Do move to Adelaide, Australia for a year in hopes of marrying a bisexual clown. Do your own bookkeeping in Quicken and QuickBooks, despite the fact that you're audited by the IRS 5 times. Turns out they owed me 25 bucks. Kablam! I may be eccentric, but I save my receipts in a bucket. Move into a cockroach-infested apartment where the landlord accepts sex for rent and then not have money for rent. Wink. It worked out fine. I slept on a friend's couch. Get fired. Get fired over and over again from Warner Brothers, Nickelodeon, Super Crown Books, Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle, the Tempe, Arizona Improv, a writing job for Martin Short, the TV show Hot in Cleveland with Betty White, and more to come. Do make mistakes, leave jobs suddenly in tears. Harrah's Improv in Las Vegas, a TV commercial shoot for Target, an hour before showtime in Chicago because you're unable to speak or talk. Do go in and out of psychiatric institutions if you need to, and do stay alive. That's one of the hardest things, actually. Do stay alive, even if it's just for spite. I hope nobody is thinking of suicide. It isn't the season for it, late fall. Parents, I would hope that you would say to your children what my mother did, which is, honey, we love you so much, but we will not support you financially. We will support you emotionally. And we want you to have the dignity of your own experience. Listen, your father and I are going to Italy. Best of luck. Now back to money. My initial money talk will affect directly the end of this speech because right now, does anyone here have a debt to Sally Mae? Sally Mae, you in the 4th row? Yeah, come on up, come on up. My husband got a loan from Sally Mae in 1991 for $13,000. We just paid it off last year for $54,000. What's your name? Nice to meet you. This is Alicia, and Alicia, this is a check for $5,000 direct to Sally Mae. It's stamped. All you have to do is put your account number on it. Now, here's the thing. Had I negotiated for more money, I could have given her more. Interesting. Anyways, happy Mother's Day. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Maria. If we had known, I'll just say, we are very grateful to you for being here to celebrate with all of us today and with our students. Thank you. Now we are at the moment that you have all been waiting for. I would like to ask the following people to present the degrees. Gary Ohlert, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Education. Susan Noakes, Professor in French and Italian. Tom Clayton, Regents Professor Emeritus in English. And Christine Marin, Professor in Asian Languages and Literature. Members of the class of 2017, you will cross the stage one by one as your name is read. After you have returned to you have all returned to your seats, please remain seated until the end of the program. Your commencement is not complete until Regent Powell confers your degree. I have one request for our friends and families. You are more than welcome to cheer and applaud for your graduating student. We do ask you to be mindful of the next student who is coming up on the stage, whose family would also like to hear their name as well. So be considerate and make sure your cheers don't drown out the name of the next student. And now to the business at hand.
Before reading the names of the degree candidates in the College of Liberal Arts, I want to provide a brief explanation of the work completed by those graduating with Latin honors. Students who have participated in this rigorous academic program enrolled in a variety of honors courses, maintained a high GPA, completed an honors thesis comprising original work, and in many cases, engaged in a variety of co-curricular experiences, including, but not limited to, study abroad, community-engaged learning, internships, faculty-directed research, and organizational leadership. Students graduate with Latin honors distinctions cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude based on the quality of their thesis work and their GPA over the last 2 years of their coursework. Haley Mample. Emily Stocker.
Samantha McGee.
Rachel Johnson.
Gino Lopresto.
Ignacio Benito Correa.
Brianna Westberg.
Johanna Higunman.
Dinka Hadzik.
Regan Luker.
Caitlin Peterson.
Jonathan Reynoso.
Jessica Carnahan.
Ariana Samaha.
Owen Murray.
Kimberly Kunkel.
Carolina Kachor.
Haley Houch.
Rachel Kaziski.
Muna Abdirman.
Benjamin Hoffman.
Tejaswini Gupta.
Brianna Leibniz.
Linnea Willing, summa cum laude.
Sam Bullis.
Samanong Chim.
Augustine Covell Bronson.
Ali Krings.
Kimberly Bartas.
Lisa Adams.
William Shaughnessy.
Brittany Christensen.
Rose Zilka.
Megan O'Brien.
Jennifer Johnson.
Ku Vong.
Ashley Ani.
Kaylee Overliris.
Brian Gapp.
Alexa Babiak.
Anna Barton.
Ashley Baker.
Jessica Hargraves.
Grace Walsh.
Elizabeth Moon.
Emily Kirchen.
Kelsey Frechette.
Hilda Gutierrez.
Ariel Rutledge.
Vanita Kovafon.
Alisa Sigafus.
Fayana Massey.
Luke Breeding.
Caitlin Murphy.
Tiffany Trewick.
Carly Barnes.
Jessica Wong.
Alina LeRae Starr.
Emily Abram.
Alexandra Newquist.
Ashna Patel.
Ashley Stromeyer.
Graham Rossi.
Emily Yeager.
Scott Betzler.
Lauren Kenichi.
Brianna Murray.
Nicholas Fackler.
Casey Johnson.
Colin Maraganore.
Vanessa Hines.
Vinci Yang.
Mikkel Jakaj.
Anna Loomis, summa cum laude.
Diedrich Homan.
Hannah Painter.
Naima Majid.
Waverly Johnston, summa cum laude.
Kia Whittier.
Jennifer Finch.
Krista Jensen.
Lindsay LeBrasseur.
Nicole Forcier Geldman.
Danielle Corby.
Alexandra Wiskoski.
Matthew Kennedy.
Taylor Franklin.
Danielle Zimmerman.
Anita Vu.
Paige Olson.
Hafsa Shakir.
Aaron Lowry.
Anushka Lal.
Brooke Carlson.
Shafali Jane.
Megan Jancord.
Austin Quam.
Heidi Schmitz.
Abigail Floyd.
Trejon Braham.
Mengyu Zhu.
Abdul Aziz Benarito.
Samuel Wolf.
Mohammed Isi.
Nicholas Oren, summa cum laude.
Waid Kabale.
Frederick Werner.
Ali Youssef.
Allison Donalik, summa cum laude.
Sarah Barakat.
Savannah Erdman.
Ratana Dean.
Lily Mann.
Blake Reamer.
Grace Dudinsky.
Amy Lee.
Serene Clark.
Connor Fry.
Drew Wolatarski.
Tin Yang Wang.
Mao Lin.
Janessa Palmer.
Zhangxi Xu.
Barney Min.
Travis Dunn.
Ryan Parks.
Nicole Noel. Merry Christmas.
Tess Kabapsinski.
Sarah Reen.
Justin Kearney.
Bradley Niemeister.
Ayushi Jain.
Megan Hiley.
Adam Palace.
Ashley Johnson.
Madusu Jawara.
Laura Haynes.
Luke Wallachek.
Maggie Perry.
Nicole Martinez.
Carly Rickey.
Kayla Tobias.
Lillian Hawk.
Amelie Qasim.
Carolyn Persons.
Mitchell Rogie.
Logan Kildy.
Vinny Lettieri.
Ely Hebel.
Taylor Camerata.
Andrew Martin.
Addison Becker. Diana Hawkins.
Elizabeth Michaud.
Bradley Nazarella.
Brooke Burns.
Ashley Pafko.
Stephanie Phelps.
Brooke Shearer.
Kathleen Koo.
Kyle Rubin.
Solveig Meyer.
Brittany Rodriguez.
Eugene Flourish.
Samantha McCarroll Hine, cum laude.
John Hamill.
Alistair Stritz.
Naichuan Han.
Alexander Rash.
Z Shu.
Aliman Aliman.
Wen Ren.
Seong Uk Kim.
Yizhang Wu.
Blythe Pinnock.
Jie Tao.
Trang Pham.
Maxwell Boyle.
Hannah Marr.
Karen Hoptis.
Jun Ming Hong.
Adelaide McNeely.
Ji-Yoon Lee.
Paige Cresco.
Diane Kim.
Pooja Shah.
Sun Soo Chung.
Nikita Emberson.
Ji Woo Baek.
Margaret Soderholm.
Christine Kim Park.
Victoria Fritz.
John Hinks.
Hui Yang.
Elisha Johnson.
Xiaoling Xiong.
Rachel Schmaling.
Jenny Mua.
Andrew Hansen.
Matthew Brooks.
Aidan Lungstrom.
Wakia Lapointe.
Jeffrey Lee.
Emily Dorman, summa cum laude.
Yang Hui Song.
Olivia Riley, summa cum laude.
Stephanie Ayala.
Madeline Phelps, summa cum laude.
Tiffany Detley.
Kisby Ketchum, summa cum laude.
Cora Neeson.
Madison Bloomquist, summa cum laude.
Joelle Sandberg.
Jennifer Brown, summa cum laude.
Lydia Weiss.
Andrea Nelson, magna cum laude.
Hannah Ciccone.
Prerna Subramanian.
Lindsay Powell.
Michelle Matson.
Hannah Hilbert.
Christina Lees.
Elise Ritter.
Mary Kate Cheetah.
Kira Hawkinson.
Tiferet Pena.
Cara Hawkinson.
Tiffany Luke.
Gabriel Levine.
Hyun Jung Kim.
Mitchell Nelson.
Young Wei Chung.
Emily Murphy.
Dong Sung Kim.
Jacob Lang.
Lauren Fontaine.
Abigail Mooney.
Grace Burlingame.
Krista Riesetek.
Rachel Laredo.
Emma Laudy,
Megan
summa cum
Woodward.
laude.
I got too big a stack. Ashley Olson, summa cum laude.
Alicia Lees.
Martha Amdahl, summa cum laude.
Hannah Elizabeth Haug.
Catherine Dang, summa cum laude.
Hannah Masterton.
Erica Toronto.
Matthew Loomis.
Jalen Kim.
Marissa Linz.
Bummy Kim.
Annabelle Linz.
Claire Curry.
Iman Wawaz.
Maggie Frawley.
Rachel Timmerman.
Samantha Froworth.
Charles Glenn.
Keelia Moeller.
Zachary Jesko.
Annika Skansberg, summa cum laude.
Marika Kelly.
Matthew St. Germain.
Nicholas Sandell.
Michaela Perot.
Hannah House.
Helen Barford.
Alexander Guidry.
Brielle Parks.
Gabrielle Gonzalez.
Christina Orlean.
Cassandra
Christian
Linbo.
Orlean. Sorry, mate.
Luke Anderson, magna cum laude.
William Cook.
David Nelson.
Not a minute too soon. Martin Esteban Gonzalez.
Holly Schwartz.
William Nordstrom.
Sydney Toomers.
Taylor Rader.
Emma Holand, summa cum laude.
Archra Elnishar. Yeah.
Emily Coomer.
Blake Apgar.
Johanna Marco.
Claire Muller.
Libby Parker.
Emma Shope.
Jessica Rathjen.
Devin Lee.
Zhangyi Wang.
Shaylee Chamberlain.
Heymin Park.
Catherine Lauer.
Catherine Zubalski.
Alexandra Bornstein.
Joseph Sather.
Emily Polglaze.
Nicholas McGraw.
Dylan Scott, summa cum laude.
Eamon Wong.
Erica Beebe.
Carlos Chavez.
Jessica Becker.
Dakota Rhine.
Jacqueline Renzetti.
Elena Schaefer.
Madison Bolato.
Megan Hedke.
Liam Doyle.
Abby Jerome.
Ethan Nelson.
Lisa Vong.
Carter Jones.
Leslie Chavez.
Theodore Dufresne.
Macy Beckley.
Marisa Como Karaji.
Pauline Ojambo.
Jennifer Mead.
Ikram Yusuf.
Gabriel Sanchez.
Jake Plahuta.
David Levitz.
Ioman Iboji.
Azana Adefris.
Prince Shah.
Fang Ruan.
Levi Shepard.
Britta Mamanyi.
Margaret Buriz.
Annalicia Constantino.
Stephanie Batten.
Philip Turchek.
Emily Anderson.
Alex Van Abema.
Jacob Robinson.
Hannah Dolezal.
Alexander Lee.
Alexandra Dieterman.
Avery Seguin.
Abby Zutz.
Jacqueline Bennett.
Chungjing Yang.
James Walling.
Abigail Corrigan.
Dylan Paoli.
Han Duan.
Kieran Vatland.
John Hennessy.
Zach Simon.
James Welk.
Katie O'Dowd.
Ian Ebner.
Catherine Doherty.
Lucia Skinner.
Emily Bush.
Jessamine Lane.
Mikhail Barrows.
Dana Akrafens.
Emily Hest, magna cum laude.
Samuel Gunderson.
Michaela Resch.
Kyle Mitchell.
Emily Planek.
Mo Feng Su Yang.
William Kivlin.
Kinquan Vu.
Jenna Jensen.
Hui Xiong.
Jennifer Perez.
Luke Johnson.
Catherine Majerus.
Brad Boble.
Aaron Towell.
Matthew Tom, magna cum laude.
Topher Rose.
Jessica Eastman.
Angela Asplund.
Noah Halberston.
Destaney Martin Johnson.
Ashwat Giri.
Alyssa Detloff.
Taylor Johnson.
Alexandra Thorson.
Leila Anbajuda.
Kirsten Mitchell.
Joseph Tartar.
Allison Purchesson.
Will Chase III.
Ashley Schilling.
Jordan Hoy.
Elizabeth Dumbrock.
Megan Kelly.
Van Schiepers.
Molly Billion, summa cum laude.
Mary Chang.
Molly Draper.
Julia Barton, summa cum laude.
Mackenzie Arbeiter.
Sophia Wimberly.
Chandler Larson.
Michaela Baki.
Adam Sipaniak.
Benjamin Johnson.
Grace Sliceman.
Shannon Haley.
Roberto Hughes.
Wei Ying Zhu.
Emily Ruhrman.
Ryan Christofferson.
Savannah Browsing.
Arwa Reda.
Katerina Kolo.
Evan Vandenavond.
Christopher Krybeck.
Patricia Anderson.
Shoshana Bass.
Jenny Campos.
Ringtong Phoebe Wong.
Frank Inamagua.
Cassie Nikasin.
Alex Griffin.
Okay. Ready? I guess. Lok Wai Chung.
Tyler Nelson.
She starts? Okay. Wing Twang Chung.
Jessica Schmitz.
Emma Berger, summa cum laude.
Sarah Lipam.
Xian Fung.
Yiwen Elaine Wang.
Sun Lam Fung.
Esther Yang.
Holly Cobb, summa cum laude.
Jocelyn Rita.
Cilicia Stanton.
Megan He, summa cum laude.
Segunder Khan.
Amber Davidson, magna cum laude.
Andrew Ellingson.
Anran Zhu.
Tucker Lido.
Alan Wang.
Zarlash Zerleshniaz.
Claire Park, summa cum laude.
Shayla Anwar.
Kendrick Coe.
Amelia Barcy.
Gemechu Grody.
Sophie Grieger.
Josh Harrisville.
Olivia Strebe.
Christina Yao.
Abigail Gabriel.
Amy Harms.
Jalissa Small.
Eslin Natasha Ahmad Mustafa.
David Bells.
Hannah Mills, magna cum laude.
Lindo.
Haley Bird.
Amber Oakley, magna cum laude.
Lee Ann Bren.
Arman Imran Ashok.
Brooke Winter.
Albert Witanto.
Emily Powell.
Darren Ong.
Samantha King.
Firas Amshar Ahmad Razi.
Jennifer Sutton.
Lee Shan Chong.
Rachel Larson.
Mireille Kong.
Taylor Otterly.
Kam Nguyen.
Madeline Brecklin, summa cum laude.
Hui Tian-Tan.
Ka Bao Yang.
Jia Yuen Tiao.
Haley Hansen.
Ryan Tam.
Nino Miller.
David Lindell.
Alexander Dahl.
Yelin Shim.
Grant Newsom IV.
Emmy Sutherland.
Nolan Isaacson.
Madison Rood.
Ashley Stevenson.
Danielle Berkness.
Emily Capistrant.
Eric Hart.
Reagan Schmidt.
Rita Widner.
Adam DeMarkey.
Emma Matsura, summa cum laude.
Anna Little.
Tanner Jurek.
Amber Dorau.
Mohammed Ibrahim.
Catherine Vaught.
Ahmed Mohammed.
Lucille Carey.
Mohammed Yusuf.
Thomas Seasonop.
Eric Spiker.
Kelly Eddy.
Alyssa Wilborn.
Jesse Harris.
Sadie Johnson.
Emily Dixon.
Emily Toy.
Nora Allen.
Rachel Runquist.
Kate McCoskey.
Casey Keating.
Mira Cummings.
Alexandria Barton Perez.
Zoe Armiros.
Karina Perez.
Connor Holt.
Sally Samaha.
John O'Sullivan.
Jacob Rapi.
Alyssa Pash.
Blake Dokniak.
Ann Yetzer.
Kathleen Bogensberger.
Molly McHugh.
Kelly Bogensberger.
Maddie Brandt.
Amy Jorosinski.
Maddie Tweed.
McKenna Dawson.
Taylor Runkle.
Corey Stigman.
Jenna Murphy.
Krista Rood.
Maggie Hunt.
Lindsay Gooden.
Sophie Stillman.
Catherine Hales.
Sarah Kispert.
Kyle Burt.
Carrie Cottrell.
Stephanie Perez Priya.
Rachel Roselli.
Catherine Henke.
Morgan Asplund.
Nikita Salovich, summa cum laude.
Spencer Newland Bellinger.
Lucas Paulson, summa cum laude.
Daniel Wang.
Rachel Simmons.
Emily Kelly.
Samuel Elliott.
Megan Rickman.
Aiden Coleman.
Yang Yang.
Brittany Nelson.
Vi Doang.
Lily Riziak.
Kelly Gill.
Morgan Orcholski.
Nicole Zellickson.
Alexis Reeling.
Alyssa Gayo,
Joel Danell,
McKenna Wojcik,
Caroline Moynihan,
Audrey Ingram,
Mei-Ha Wu,
Allison McGoran,
Xiao Chuan Yen,
Marlee Hine,
Rachel Luchin,
Madeline Glazier,
Caroline Dunward,
Angelia Vang,
Ellen Heidel,
Alexis Grossbier,
Courtney Steves,
Brandon Tam,
Brooke Eidenschink,
Kosal Sikh,
Kelsey Highland,
Isabel Carter,
Heather Hurley,
Anna Worrell,
Ramsey Fob,
Evelina Pierhonen,
John Bush,
Abigail Sell,
Amy Adam Lee,
Caroline Burns,
Mackenzie Boyd,
Anna Budensik,
Jamie Fryer,
Katie Bendixson,
Blake Zemer,
Iris Page,
Taylor Candia,
Peyton Burkhalter,
Christina Keene,
Angela Borrow,
Isabella Neal,
Chen Hao Ye,
Quinton Coleman,
Jialin Shi,
Galen Elmore,
Kai Nong Zhang,
Adam Hall,
Carly Elligson,
Luke Hanlon,
Jason Lambert,
Michael Barman,
Kyle Fritz,
Olugun Adebowale,
Elizabeth Lagorio,
September Olson,
Alexis Liebel,
James Brickweg,
Laura Omolt,
Antonio Rivera,
Samantha Sauer,
Anna Barnes,
Chantel Jordan,
Ryan Beekner,
Krista Alvord,
Sejan Park,
Vannery Vanna,
Jiho Dan,
Kayla Kritzek,
Sungho Lee,
Catherine Matz,
Jay Kim,
Camille Hall,
Alan Swenson,
Matilda Fromentine,
Dylan Hansen,
Emily Blomstrand,
Shindu Du,
Ali Natsumen,
Luchi Liu,
Salvatore Randazzo,
Chen Dun,
Mitchell Leonard,
Jason Van Beek,
David Gapp,
Corey Dunnigan,
Jeremy Lynn,
Anna Dunnigan,
Amber Johnson,
Brittany Penderson,
Randala Abraham,
Jacob Graves,
Adam Alver,
Mushan Zhang,
Kayleen Shabloom,
Chang Yishuan Du,
Elizabeth Tart,
Jimen Wang,
Wenjin Zhang,
Brandon George,
Ying Hui Nyaj,
Greta Pilvainen,
Theodore Estep,
Abigail Ulrich,
Joseph McNary,
Madison Walzak,
Andrew Harkman,
Maria Williams,
Matt Rasmussen,
Jordan Skate Stroman,
Ray Chen,
Marissa Kaiser,
Chi Ching Lai,
Jessica Bernard,
Alexander Webb,
Adam Schuster,
Rose Abdo,
Phoebe Craig,
Maria Pivich.
Nicole Ogden.
Brooke Bovey.
Jessica Wilson.
Maria Londono.
Nicholas Wilson.
Brooke Schwieters.
Natalie Peterson.
Anne McCormick.
Kayla Abras.
Alyssa Boddicker.
Biko Orina.
Madison Dick.
Ryan Herzog.
Jenna Ogle.
Megan Naylor.
Yefu Hua.
Jordan Sanchez.
Christian Coleman.
Sierra Keys.
Michael Alonzo.
Charles E. Wagner.
Emily Meacham.
Song Chun Du.
Jen Liu.
David Sullivan.
Selena Corrie.
Justin Horowitz.
Seok Min Choi.
Joe Kazmarski.
Young Suk Yu.
Zachary Helfen.
Nak Kyung Choi.
Nicholas Jenkins.
Maya Lawrence.
Lauren Gonya.
Anna Stauber.
Annie Compton.
Aliyah Nokwi.
Nathan Evans.
Hannah Taminga.
Hakyun Yum.
Daniel Ludke.
Shalina Rudolph.
Summer Freed.
Sophie Campbell.
Erica Davidson.
Zinab Elfat, magna cum laude.
Jaylee Liah.
Taylor Bratton.
Mervyn Moorhead.
Maximilian Supft.
Brett Nowatzki.
Bernardo Lolenko Simoes da Costa.
Paula Pongsavet.
Andrew Ruffing.
Andrew Lorusso.
Anders Kotkinen.
Casey Fitting.
Bria Jemison.
Olivia Christopher.
Colleen Volbrecht.
Nettie and Cheyenne.
Tiffany McKinnon.
Alexander Medina.
Hannah Barnes.
Darby Everett.
Lisa Peterson.
Talila Burka.
Sumin Lim.
Thomas Flaggy.
Minju Kim.
John Carlos Paulino Garcia.
Jong Yon Sung.
Jasmine Brower Drotter.
Ji Hyo Kim.
Jolanda Ramirez Hill.
Yoonji Kim.
Kaya Konzimus.
Diana Newwin.
Reinhard Roseros.
Brianna Christian.
Nicole Ruth.
April Bartels.
Caitlin Nelson.
Zoe Harvey.
Grace Strelo.
Gina Waterlick.
Natasha Carlson.
Stuart Levick.
Micah Betts.
Alexander Geeson.
So Un Shin.
Anna Irish.
Hyun Jun Lim.
Chelsea Visser, cum laude.
Junhan Lee.
Liana Matt, summa cum laude.
Hannah Peck, cum laude.
Helen McCulloch.
Stone Chang.
Britta Odin.
Adora Vang.
Taylor Dans.
Jana Moorhead.
Catherine Ledenbach.
Melanie Thomas.
Sally Hartfield.
Luke Carlson, summa cum laude.
Dia Bolo.
Joshua Melder.
Lindsay Simon.
Joseph Washa.
Eugene Kim.
Adam Shear.
Yunchon Park.
Barbara Vong.
Min Kyoko.
Chelsea Batters.
Kun Woo Jung, summa cum laude.
Lisa McCain.
Celine Cortolu.
Grace Eicher.
Christopher Wakefield.
Natalie Scherf.
Christina Jensen.
Elena Radke.
Elizabeth Capper.
Nina Davis.
Tori Blakeborough, magna cum laude.
Anya Anderson.
Madeline Kirch.
Erica Egan.
Brittany Jellum.
Hannah Williams.
Josephine Rotter.
Shay Heyman.
Julie Beresford.
Erica Stye.
Tobias Burgum.
Samuel Tran.
John Sullivan.
Emily Simonson.
Jessamine Anderson.
Jack Wycor.
William Etkin.
Shayna Williams.
Josh Person.
Christina Hagianis.
Rachel Shanabarger.
Caitlin Verbarnsi.
Narelle Lukyo Chan.
Andrew Guerin.
Suyang Shu.
Hannah Mortensen.
Haiwei Jung.
Taylor Hafley.
Callum McCrimmon.
Melissa Jones.
Laura Cantor.
Deborah Cruel.
Taylor Knox.
Abigail Bartel.
Tatiana D.
Hannah Lauber.
Alicia Wilson.
Anna Lindner.
Paige Harker.
Andre Kep.
Abby Mickelson.
Ellie Augustine.
Eric Newland.
Sophie Bush.
Jonathan Sumi.
Jennifer Butts.
Tatsung Wong.
Madison Vershatsky.
Jason Yen.
Elizabeth Plough.
Christopher Wan Snyder.
Amanda Gullard.
Dominic Davis.
McKenna Lefebvre.
Elizabeth Bixie, magna cum laude.
Aiden Cartha.
Maya Boren.
Tyler Thostenson.
William Burton.
Ariel Webster.
Ben Vatska.
Joshua Canning.
Juliet Lasky.
Lucas Strom.
Anna Reese.
Grayson St. Martin.
Cody Olson.
Justin Reiner.
Peter McFarlane.
Ah Lore.
Christian Thompson.
Lindsay Mayhew.
Xin Wang.
Kana Yamaoka.
Jingyi Zhou.
Minami Watanabe.
Fang Zhu.
Kanaka Eguchi.
Chris Kumar Singh.
Emily Choi.
Adalia Samuel.
Ju I Kim.
Harrison Nguyen.
Sung Yong Sun.
Jocelyn Gomez.
Hyun Soo Kim.
Lawrence Mercado.
Anthony Thao.
Jasmine Moore.
Brittany Brosdahl.
Aris Batista.
Nicolette Linscott.
Sydney Coleman.
Mason Widmer.
Jennifer Afamefune.
Taya Luvangsa.
Sao. Yu Chen Sao.
Andrew Hiraal.
Miao Yu.
Paul Hunter.
Jiwei Miao.
Andler Seckel.
Wendy Sarah.
Alana Forstner.
Ariana Lopez Rosales.
Gregory Young.
Kirsten Alfaro.
Kai Peterson.
Kenyon Yungai.
Mose Bergman.
So, FNU. Just the last one. Suo Longhu.
Randy Shong.
Megan Keys.
John Vong.
Brianna Knight Fisher.
Kashusa Lee.
McKenna Morton.
Kauchi Pa.
Madeline Treenholm.
Kelly Herr.
Micah Standing Soldier.
Stephen Young.
Maura McCabe.
Enol Claremont.
Madeline McGarry.
Christy Herr.
James Henry Hartzell.
Paul Vong.
Sean Brown.
Shua Yang.
Natalia Morales Cardenas.
Dakara Sapp.
Adil Mohammed.
Cassandra Blair.
Fadumo Ali.
Iching Ma.
Salma Warsame.
Ru Ying Shu.
Nora Abdelal.
Yu Chao.
Saida Mahamud Turkri.
Lexi Tinnebaum.
Sarah Osman, magna cum laude.
Elizabeth Cortez.
Ion Tahir.
Willa Yang.
Ion Tahir. Husna Ibrahim.
Cecilia Rasgado.
Fatun Abdullahi Elmi.
Chloe Ariano.
Jenna Ladri, summa cum laude.
Lundy Tong.
Amal Hassan.
Kyle Rainham.
Ayan Hassan.
Jason Callanan.
Hafsa Ibrahim.
Kayla Vanderhagen.
Asia Nur.
Thomas Cannon.
Shamso Jama.
Hannah Ayala.
Anisa Hersi.
Ruth Fong.
Hafsa Farah.
Christopher Michaels.
Hamdi Faga.
Nate Go.
Nur Mastura Shobri.
Jin Fangui.
Mariam Najuk.
Mitchell Gerke.
Faryal Khan.
Brett Kaufman, summa cum laude.
Kudea Ju Adani.
Mateen Amanpour.
Ifra Shil.
Annika Finn.
Marwa Ali, summa cum laude.
Hannah Gibson.
Fatuma Korane.
Mandy Cohen.
Fatuma Mohammed.
Ping Wong.
Hamdi Faga Malin.
Samuel Rosebornick.
Ayan Gara Jama.
Hannah Cass.
Sofia Il Suleiman.
Eric Charles.
Najma Rabi.
Kyungwon Chun.
Najwa Aden.
Wendy Kim.
Suji An.
Fauzia Usman.
Safia Saeed.
Anisa Ahmed.
Hanan Mokhalim.
Jae-Yu Zhang.
Emily Chen.
Yifai Wang.
Soyul Song.
Sarah Muhammad. Nabila Mohammed. Ni Ji. Goldie Gopher. Dean Coleman, it is my honor to present the 2017 College of Liberal Arts degree candidates.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to ask Regent Powell to formally confer the degrees. Regent Powell, I am honored to present to you the candidates who have completed the requirements for College of Liberal Arts degrees.
Good afternoon to every single one of you. Dean Coleman, thank you for inviting me to be here today. On behalf of the University of Minnesota Board of Regents, I'm very honored to preside at this commencement. To the graduates, congratulations. We're here to celebrate not only your academic accomplishments, but also your potential and your promise to make a positive difference in the next stage of your lives. You'll be contributing to our communities, to the state of Minnesota, the nation, even the world. And to your friends, and especially to your families, thank you for your support of these students as they've earned their academic degrees. So, will every single graduate please rise? We're not done yet. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the Regents, I now confer upon you the degrees for which you have qualified. Congratulations, and let's give a huge round of applause to our graduates.
Thank you, Regent Powell. Congratulations to our graduates and to their families and friends who were with them along the way. You have many reasons to be proud of the accomplishments you take with you into the communities of Minnesota, our nation, and the world. We will be very proud to welcome you back on campus now as alumni of the College of Liberal Arts at the University of Minnesota. We have one more detail for you to take care of. Some of you might have done this already, but this is the time to do it. Move that tassel from the right to the left. This tells the world that you are graduates of the University of Minnesota. Congratulations. In closing, let's join our soloist, Philip Zawisza, in singing Minnesota, Hail to Thee, and then let the celebration begin.
Minnesota, hail to thee, hail to thee, our college dear. Thy light shall ever be a beacon bright and clear. Thy sons and daughters true will proclaim thee near and far. They shall guard thy fame and adore